Driving, doing my own thing. It's about 11 o'clock. And then I see this cop car just pull into the road. And they were at an intersection. So, like a normal, sane person, I slow down. I'm like, oh, he's in the middle of the road. Could have been an accident, happens all the time. Anyway, guess what happens? I go in front of him, now they start following me. In my head, I'm like, they pretty much did something wrong and they broke the law. Yes, it was an accidental driving, but whatever. Anyway, they keep on following me, doing their thing, right? Other cars are going faster than me. Other cars are, just driving normally. But guess who they stop over? Is it because I'm in a nice car? Is it because I was playing some music? Or is it because I'm, as they say, driving whilst black? Anyway, I know the stop's coming, and that feeling of anxiety or depression or, hey, you always get pulled over. I'm just like blocking those thoughts out. Like, I'm going to do me because, I've grown. Anyway, they pull me over. Woo! I'm like, standard. I look around to make sure everything in the car is in the right spot because I know they're going to try to nitpick, right? As soon as they see me, maybe the way I look, maybe the way I speak, it is what it is. Anyway, they both come out. You got the junior guy and you got the senior guy. They always let the junior guy talk first, right? And he goes, oh, this is a random stop. And I ask him, I'm like, oh, so what did I do wrong? Right? Not in a disrespectful manner as you guys may think, but I'm still going to stand my ground and ask because I want to know why. Out of all the millions of cars which you're driving, maybe not millions, but out of all the several cars which you're driving this time, why me? He goes, you know what? Under the law of statute, somewhat or another, which may be a law, may not be a law, but you know what? Do I know which law it is? He can just say it and I wouldn't have known, right? He's got his body cam on and stuff like that. He goes, well, we're allowed to pull over. He goes, it's a random stoppage and we can do that. I'm like, but why? He goes, yeah, because the law states it's a random stoppage. I'm like, okay. I'm like, but what did I do though to make you do it? And I go, considering you pulled in front of the road and I had to slow down. He goes, yep, that was actually a good observation and I actually did see you slow down. So he basically admitted he did something wrong and I had to get out of the way, which almost made me have a crash, right? But I didn't get all bent out of shape. As soon as they see that I could run circles and speak in a manner of like intelligence or maybe perceived intelligence to them, like maybe I'm a lawyer or come from a good school or something like that, guess what happened? Big boss steps in. I could see him. He hit him like with a, okay, look, we're allowed to do a random pullover and this is what it is. Granted, I haven't given them my license yet because I want to see if they're going by the law. And also, two of them have come out basically accusing me of doing nothing and stopping me without accusing me of anything, you know what I mean? Anyway, so they were smart enough not to say that I'd done anything wrong, but at the same time, they didn't give me a reason. They're just like, we can just randomly do it. Anyway, we keep it moving. He starts saying all this stuff. The senior, by the way, he goes, look, I've been doing it. Gives me this rant. We've been doing this job for 20 something years. If I've given you a reason, and if you don't like the reason, it is what it is. That's not good enough. The reason has to be valid. And can you just randomly pull over anyone at any time? Can you? Like, is that an actual law? I wouldn't know because I haven't done that research in that area, but it does seem a bit shady that me in a nice car combined with being a black gentleman at that time. And then he even hit me with another excuse. He goes, yeah, we're on the way to a crime scene. I'm like, bro, we're in a nice neighborhood right now. It's literally like a rich neighborhood. Everyone knows it, you know what I mean? So that was a bogus excuse he just came up on off the top of his head. So then I was like, CBF. I knew I should have taken out my camera and started recording, but I don't want the. So basically I was just like, all right, let that go. So I hit him with this energy. Yeah, cool. Gave him the license. They did the breath test, found nothing wrong. And then they're like, can we help you out with anything? And they just kept it moving. And I'm just like, license back and kept it driving. They knew that they just wanted to pull me over because I look like someone in their eyes who would be a suspect or someone who would have done something wrong. Or maybe in their opinion of criminals or maybe American society or American videography and things like that, I fit the stereotype of young black male, nice car, there's got to be something in it, But they basically weren't ready for me to have that frame and that sort of that understanding of how to talk to someone in that manner. I know the people they run into, considering they're a cop, I know their job's hard, but to stop someone randomly, say they're on the way to a crime scene and they can stop me based on nothing because they didn't seem right. And then for the big boss to step in It's because I was running circles and because I was saying something which obviously on that cam, when they replay it or their supervisors look at it, it's like I'm challenging them and I'm also showing what they did wrong. So he tried to shut me up. He didn't want me to keep on talking and he didn't want me to keep on going circles. That's why they just were like really firm with it, because the more we talk, the more they will be under review because I'm squeaky clean. Anyway, so just goes to show, make sure you're doing the right thing, because look, I have respect for police officers and stuff like that when they're doing the right thing. Obviously, you know, I know they've done a lot to black people and stuff like that, but I don't like to put everyone in the same category. But I know driving while black is a thing, and I know they didn't want to admit it, but however, they didn't give me a reason. They pulled me over and they let me go. What I had in my advantage is that I could communicate in a manner which they were like, all right, when this goes to court, or if this was to go to court, or on the body cam footage, you know what? This guy's basically calling us out for doing the wrong thing, and then we're not hitting him with the appropriate answers. So they just went, basically, in a sense, very stern silent mode. No, that's my answer, I don't care. Is that good enough? Anyway, all that matters is I got home safely, and hopefully this video can help someone. But look, I'll be honest with you, that was a whole lot of crap. That was rubbish, you know what I mean? Just trying to get home, pulled over for a random stop. Not even a random breath test. Not like I was speeding. Just like oh, you know what? I want to randomly pull you over. Can anyone tell me, is that a legit law? Because they said it, they try to act like it was legit, but I'm not buying it. Anyway, knew I should have got my camera out, but don't want them to. And at the same time, I'll tell you this right now. I wish I asked for their body cam footage and their badges, because we were going to be there. And that's why the older guy, the senior constable gentleman, that's why he stepped in, because he knew I was going to go back and forth. And I was going back and forth with him, but they weren't having it. They were just like, ah, that's it. Let it go. I think they could feel that was an influencer vibe. Anyway, that's it. Always happens.